I have to start up. Early stream today, Kuma. I have to start up. Early stream today. Let me start up, Kuma. Let me start up. That was unexpected, by the way. Unexpected Eureka appears. It's starting up. Let me put myself well in front of my camera, Kuma, so you can see my cuteness again. Alright, I'm ready. Kuma. Hope you're doing fine. I'm doing quite well today. Today I'm not tired. I am not tired, Kuma, which is a good thing. But I'm streaming way earlier. I mean, when I say way earlier, not really. Like, what was the last time I used to stream early? Like, let me see, because I have to do my tweets, actually. Let me tweet. And let me post on Blue Sky that I'm live, Kuma. Because it's been a while. It has been a while, Kuma. Also on Discord. Live, Kuma. Surprise stream. So let me see. But that's typically, again, the Eureka experience, because when I feel like going live and doing some VTubing, I just do it on a whim sometimes, you know. It's really hard for me to have a strict schedule, you know. Even more considering that currently I can't really have a consistent schedule, even if I wanted it to, because you know how usually it is recommended for streamers and VTubers to always stream in the same days, around the same time, so it's consistent, you know. Like, for example, even if you don't stream every single day of the week, you still have to pick specific days so people know when to catch you on. But Eureka isn't like this. Eureka is a whimsical being. Whimsical. I love that word so fucking much. Whimsical. I think whimsical is a great adjective to describe me, for sure. So let me see. I'm feeling airtime because I'm trying to do my tweets first. I should at least tweet that I am here, I am live. A guerrilla stream? Exactly, I guess that could be a way to describe it. That could be also a good way to describe it, Kuma. Hello, Ladni-chama, hello. Hope you're doing fine. I'm doing quite good today, all things considered, because I slept really well. I mean, I talked about it last time, but the last stream I did, Sunday, which is pretty much a stream I did because I didn't want to break my streak of streaming once a week. That stream, I was really tired, you know. And I was tired because I woke up really early, I didn't sleep that well, so that was a bit rough, a bit of a shorter stream, even though I still stream. But today I'm feeling nice. I am feeling nice, Kuma. Just let me tweet. Yes, I'm feeling better because, you know, I mean, you've noticed it obviously, but last week I was feeling a bit tired physically and mentally. That's for sure. That is for sure. Not like this. Damn, I am so bad at tweeting. It's just that when I try to tweet, I try to make my tweet well, you know. Also, we had quite an interesting conversation yesterday regarding VTubers and stuff. I thought it was really interesting. It was. Because honestly, I have a lot of thoughts regarding VTubers, regarding VTubing, regarding how it actually evolved back from the early days, you know, because a lot of things changed. Even now, it keeps changing, you know. Like VTubing isn't in the same state as it was, let's say, a year ago, 2 years ago, 4 years ago, or even during the first big break during the pandemic. A lot of things changed. I think I will do it this way. Eureka stream. Back with some Super Metroid, like this. And then obviously I should put my link too. Where's my YouTube link? I forgot to copy my YouTube link. That's a lot of link to share, you know. That's a lot of link to share. It keeps evolving, yes. Yes, that's what makes it interesting, you know, because I'm a believer in evolution. Shinka, as they would say it in Japanese. I think evolution is a good thing. We won't always like it, you know, because obviously I talked about it, but there are a lot of things that I don't particularly like about modern VTubing, but it doesn't necessarily mean that I am against evolution. I want things to evolve, because it should keep evolving. We shouldn't be doing the same stuff again and again and again, you know. I mean, I really like old stuff, obviously, because, you know, I play retro games, I watch retro anime, obviously, like, because I like this part, this era of anime and video games. But I like to see new stuff, to see things evolving, you know, to experience new stuff. And just, it's such a young medium, like VTubing is such a young medium that it should evolve. It should. That's just how it is. Okay, I found my link. The day I get a more powerful computer will be insane. Just being able to browse, to get on my browser without lagging, that would be insane, Kuma. Okay, so I copy this here. I like that though, that Chuba is young. Yes, I like it too because it is exciting. Do you know what I wanted? Like, the thing is, sometimes, and that may sound weird to say, but sometimes I wish I was older or a bit older, in the sense that related to my hobbies. Like, for example, you know, my big hobbies are pretty much anime and video games. And in a way, I couldn't really experience the evolution of the medium, in the sense that obviously I'm really getting interested into it these days. I like the history aspect of anime and old video games, but the people who experienced it in real time, it should have been crazy. Just like, for example, with video games, imagine you were old enough to know about old school arcade games, then having played the first Super Mario Brothers when it released, and then having experienced all this evolution for video games, like how we got from the NES to the SNES, then Sega appeared with their consoles, with the Master System, the Mega Drive, and then it kept evolving every generation, and that was a big leap, you know. The first time when we went from 2D games to 3D games was insane for people. I was way too young to experience it or even realized it. But I think that people who saw it, it should have been insane, you know. And that's what I kinda like miss in a way. I couldn't experience that. But for example, VTubing is really, really young. It is young, as we said. So it means that we're currently experiencing the history of it, you know, the big leaps. It will keep evolving and we will see it with our very own eyes. And that's what's really exciting. That is what's really exciting about it. I like that, you know. Maybe I will like it, maybe I won't like it, I don't know, but I want to see it. Okay, that was the wrong link. Because I'm yapping. It's hard for me to yap and to write at the same time, Kuma. Too hard. And then copy link. Then I copy this. Posting. Then on Blue Sky. Posting too. I hate that I have to post on Blue Sky too nowadays. 2 platforms to post. It's more work. It is more work, Kuma. I think it worked. I hope I shared a good link. Anyway, I'm just chilling, you know, like I have no pressure to do anything. I will try to continue Super Metroid again, because I was stuck last time. I guess what didn't help me is that I felt a bit tired, obviously, but I was stuck. I was stuck in the game. Okay. What? That's so weird. How, I mean, I don't mind. Twitter is weird sometimes, you know. Like, they pick one of my link and they just put an embed, so the link disappeared. I guess I don't mind. I don't care. Alright, I think I'm ready now, finally. So what I wanted to talk about actually. Alright, today, I was talking about Darling in the Franxx for some reason. Darling in the Franxx, do you remember that anime? If you watched it, Darling in the Franxx. It's really a controversial anime that released back in 2016. I don't like this anime. I don't like this anime at all. I thought it sucked, and I'm not the only one, by the way, who thought about it, because pretty much it was not a good anime. Okay, wrong. That was the wrong. Damn, I can't use my computer. That's crazy. Okay, I did it. I'm using actually, like, to tell you what I'm doing backstage, because you can't see it on stream right now. I actually downloaded some time ago a software that lets me force a window to stay on top. You know how, for example, in Windows, when you open a window and then you click on another window, the window goes behind, you know, you can't see it anymore if you don't put it full screen. I pretty much downloaded a software to keep it like on the front. Hey look, Eureka is physically inside a television box. I mean, that's true, but these days I wouldn't call them television box, you know. Like, television box are a thing of the past, and I mean, I don't hate them. I actually like them a lot because I'm a big fan of CRT TVs, you know. You know, the big TVs with the big butts, like the old TVs. They have a big butt, you know. They're really heavy and they have a big butt. Like, they're so heavy to carry. Even the old PC monitors, that was the same. Old PC monitors had a big butt, so they were really hard to carry, but they were really good. Kumayo, I like that. Yes, I used to say it sometimes in the past, you know. Kumayo, that's a good thing to say, you know. Obviously, it's inspired by Dayo, the great one, you know. Like, one of my favorite VTuber ever was Amano Pikami. I love Pikami a lot, and I actually really like Henya a lot too, you know. I like her, she's cool. She's really one of the few big VTubers that I really like, you know. Because funnily enough, I don't watch a lot of big VTubers. I mean, consistently, you know. I watch clips of some of them and I try to stay up to date. But VTubers that I actually catch up live, there aren't a lot of them, actually. They aren't. Okay. Where's my controller? Here. So yes, I was talking about Darling in the Franxx. Let me see if I can find a good cover to show you. Because I want to do a bit of chit-chat first today. By the way, hope you're doing good, Bolisu. I hope you're doing good. I'm doing fine today because I slept well. Mentally, I feel fine, which is a good thing, obviously. How is it going, Eureka and the Eurekumas? Oh, Eurekumas is also a good name for my fan base. I should use it too. Usually I use, like, I thought about Eurekis, Eureka fans, Eurekis, Eureka maniacs. That's a fun one too. Eurekumers, but this one, I'm not that much of a fan, I guess. Eurekumers, because it implies that I'm mostly doing Coomer content, but that's far from the case. That's far from the case, Kuma. It is. What's the name for the Eureka chat? Yes, as I said, I thought of many names. I thought of Eurekis, the Eureka maniacs, the Eureka fans, Eureka... I guess Eurekumas is a good one. Kumayo, Eurekumars. That's a good one. I mean, I guess I will end up deciding of a specific name eventually, you know. I will. Can I find a good cover to show? What I don't like about Google Image is that when you type something and you look for a picture of it, oftentimes it doesn't give you a full resolution picture. Like, it's always a tiny stuff, you know. And that's annoying. That's annoying me, Kuma. Please, load. Yes, I hate Google Image. I hate Google Image so much. Have you noticed that, but obviously it's been years that it's the case, but Google pretty much got shittier and shittier and shittier with the year. Like, it really pretty much became trash. I remember back in the early days, Google was really efficient, you know. It was efficient in a way. Yes, I could try using Yandex. That's true. Because nowadays with Google, it really feels that he doesn't want to give you results. Which is funny when you think about it, but at first you have the sponsored links. In my case, I have them blocked because I'm using ad blocking and stuff, but they give you the sponsored links, and then they give you random ass links that you're not looking for, and it is just such an annoying thing, Skuma. It is annoying. Anyway, let me show you. Let me show you, Kuma. Let me load this picture. What picture I had here? Okay, I got nothing, so I probably deleted it. So let me show you. I was talking about this anime, this one. I think I talked about it before. This one. Maybe you remember it, maybe not, but it was a pretty infamous anime that released back in 2016. 2016, by the way, which was a pretty big year for Japanese anime, because 2016 was also the year of Violet Evergarden, Maybe you've heard about this anime too, Violet Evergarden, an anime that I really like, by the way. I thought Violet Evergarden was really cool. But anyway, here I'm talking about Darling in the Franxx, because for some reason, so to put it into context, Darling in the Franxx is an anime that was co-produced between A1 Pictures and Studio Trigger, you know, those two studios. So A1 Pictures, that is also known as Cloverworks nowadays, like Cloverworks is pretty much their main animation branch, and Studio Trigger of Kill la Kill fame, of Cyberpunk Edge Runners fame. They did Kisnaiver, they did Little Witch Academia, they did Inferno Cop, they did Space Patrol Luluko. They did a fairly decent amount of anime, and a lot of those anime are actually beloved by people. But the thing with Studio Trigger is pretty much seen as the cool studio by most people. It is a cool studio, you know, the cool kids, if I had to put it that way. If you're a cool kid, you like Studio Trigger, you know, if that makes sense, you know, it's really the cool kids studio. Inferno Cop, my god, again, Ladney, you have a really based taste, because I really liked Inferno Cop too, you know. It's a pretty great one. It's a pretty cool one. And Luluko, I love Luluko, by the way. I love Space Patrol Luluko, you know. And I love Kill la Kill. If I had to name the Studio Trigger anime that I really like, you know, Kill la Kill, Space Patrol Luluko, I actually like Little Witch Academia, even though I like more the movie, or should I say OVA. I think it's more considered as an OVA, you know, like pretty much the first thing they produced for Little Witch Academia. And Inferno Cop is pretty cool too. But yes, pretty much Trigger is the cool kid studio, you know, in the sense that everyone likes Trigger. It's really similar to Kyoto Animation in a way. The difference is that for Kyoto Animation, or KyoAni, if you don't like Moe, if you're a Moe hater, you know, as I like to call them, Moe hater, they hate KyoAni for some reason, you know. Like, especially back in the Haruhi and K-On days, there was really a big movement against Kyoto Animation for some reason. It was still a pretty popular studio, but yes, there was really a big movement of KyoAni hater. I was a Moe hater. I guess that's the case for a lot of people. I mean, in a way, I can see why some people wouldn't like or wouldn't get the concept of Moe, you know. But the problem there was regarding the Moe discourse back in the 2000s is that it was really caricatured by people, you know. People for some reason they took K-On specifically, because I remember it was really like the Moe hate was really big around the K-On airing. A lot of people took K-On as an emblem, if I can say it like that, of Moe. They didn't like K-On because they thought K-On was boring. It's only about cute girls doing cute things and drinking tea, and sometimes they're playing music but nothing happens, so it's boring and it's only about being cute. And then they didn't like K-On, but there was a big number of people that actually liked it or loved it, and they pretty much summarized Moe to K-On. For them, K-On was Moe, was a synonym to Moe, and there was nothing else to that. And because of that, I don't know, like it really birthed a big number of Moe hater. Really. Because Moe isn't that. Like, I named Haruhi. You probably watched Haruhi Suzumiya too in the past. When you compare Haruhi Suzumiya to K-On!, even though both anime have a similar aesthetic, and again, in the case of Haruhi, it's specifically for the 2009 episodes. 2006 still was a bit different aesthetically to K-On!, but when you pick the two animes, they're different, you know. When you watch Haruhi and when you watch K-On!, you don't get the same experience, but both anime are the Moe type. There are Moe things in Haruhi Suzumiya, and there are obviously Moe things in K-On!, you know. So to me, the fact that there were a lot of people that only thought that Moe was K-On! And nothing else, you know, all the anime like K-On!, and that there was nothing else to it, and that Moe was such an uninteresting concept, I think it was a bit sad. Weren't you really into the bassist girl in K-On!? Oh, Bolisu is actually teaching me new information. Interesting. Die. Bolisu should die. I mean, no, he shouldn't. He shouldn't. Don't die, Bolisu. I mean, you should die figuratively, you know. I mean, you didn't do anything wrong, right? Watch the Haruhi movie. Oh, Ladni didn't watch the Haruhi movie? She should. Haruhi movie is a banger. It is a banger. Recently, by the way, I don't know if I talked about that in one of my streams, but I actually bought the Haruhi movie on DVD. I bought it on DVD because I was going out, going downtown, and downtown there are a lot of shops where you can buy used goods, you know. Like there's pretty much a big shop with a ton of used books, used games, used figurines, everything, you know. And sometimes you can find anime stuff in it. And I was looking through the DVDs and I found the Haruhi movie, DVD, like the disappearance of Haruhi Suzumiya. And I looked at the price, and the price was, I kid you not, 2 euros. 2 euros. So pretty much $2, you know. That was nothing, you know. I had some money with me, so I bought it, you know. Pretty much, because $2 for the Haruhi movie on DVD is a steal. Is the steal. I liked the green-haired girl in Haruhi. Nyolan! That's a Nyolan girl. You're talking about... Let me show you. Let me show you, Kuma. Let me show you. That's Nyolan. Have you seen Nyolan Chiruya-san? Like the short comedy anime they made as a spin-off of Haruhi Suzumiya? You should. This one, I know not a lot of people have actually watched it. Let me find it. Where's my Haruhi folder? Haruhi, I have too many folders on my computers, come on. That is insane. That is insane. Here. Do I have it though? If I found the Haruhi DVD, I will watch it. Oh, you should. So you didn't watch Haruhi, Latni? Like the TV series? Or was it just the movie? Was it just the movie? But Haruhi is an anime that was really big in the mid-2000s. I would even argue that Haruhi was the biggest anime back then. So it's crazy now when you consider nowadays, in 2025, most people don't know what Haruhi is. And when I say most people, is that obviously nowadays the anime fandom grew a lot. If you pick the Western anime fandom back in 2006, which was the year Haruhi released, and then you pick the anime fandom in 2025, I think the fandom is probably 10 times bigger, at least. It is at least 10 times bigger, and I'm sure it's even bigger than that. So obviously, even though Haruhi was one of the most popular anime ever in the 2000s, nowadays you have a big, and I would even use plural here, like big generations of anime fans that never watch Haruhi, never heard of Haruhi Suzumiya. So there is a disconnect. There is a disconnection. I see it oftentimes on social media where people talk about Haruhi, and some people, like, they don't know what they're talking about. There was actually a guy, and by the way, I shared the tweet. I remember I sent the tweet to Bolisu because I talked to him about it in one of our conversations. But there was a guy that quote tweeted a Haruhi post, and he said something akin that to anime fans are only talking about obscure isekai shit that nobody cares about, nobody knows about this obscure shit anime. What the fuck is that, you know? He pretty much was telling that talking about Haruhi is pretty much being pretentious, you know? Like, he was thinking that Haruhi Suzumiya was some kind of obscure old school anime that is only talked about by elitists, anime elitists, and that was really weird, you know? And that's a tweet that blew up on social media, because then you have all the oldies, I mean the old people that used to watch anime back in the 2000s that answered, and I tell them, but what the fuck are you saying? Haruhi was big shit back in 2000s. You don't know what you're talking about, Zoomer. Like, they were they were shitting on him because he pretty much said that Haruhi was nothing, you know? He said that Haruhi was just like a random anime, a random isekai anime that is shitty and that people only talk about it because it's elitist, you know? You feel like an elitist. Anyway, I like this picture. This one. This is Nyoron, you know? I have the emotes on my channel, by the way. This is my most iconic emote. But this is the... I could describe it as the moe version. The moe version of... or the chibi version. Chibi version would be a better term. It is the chibi version of Tsuruya, you know, the girl Bolisu was talking about, you know, the green-haired girl. Let me see if I have a pic of Tsuruya actually, as a comparison. I think I had one. If I can find it, or if I can't. That's the thing with me, I save so many pictures, but then I can't find them. But yes, it's a fun picture. Maybe if I do a search on Windows, even though the search is annoying. If I see a tweet like that, I would just consider it bait. I mean, I would too, but I looked at the profile of the guy, you know, and what he was posting and stuff, and he was pretty much a zoomer, you know. There is no other words to put it. I think he was a teenager, you know, like he was probably like 15 or 16 years old. So I mean, in a way it makes sense that that kid wouldn't know about Haruhi Suzumiya. But what was annoying to people is that they don't know about it, but they're judging people, you know. They're judging you because you say you like Haruhi Suzumiya, and then they're telling you, but no one cares about this shit, you know. Like, no one cares about this shit. But you shouldn't say that, because that's wrong. You know, that's wrong. I guess I could find one here. That is wrong. I don't know why some people say that. I guess this one should be good enough. Kuma. I love Haruhi, by the way. I could talk about it every time, every day. It's one of my favorite anime ever. Pretty much. Tsuruya, here. That is Tsuruya. Like the character that appears in Haruhi Suzumiya. She's pretty fun. She's a smug girl, you know. She's one of the smug type. But yes, that's the emote I was talking about, the neuron emotes, you know, the neuron. Like here with the sunglasses, even though the sunglasses like don't really fit her for some reason, you know, like she's wearing the sunglasses in a weird way, but it's still a pretty fun variation of the emotes, you know. I also made one. Did I put it? Like there is one that I put on my Discord server is the grayed out emote, you know, like the grayed out version of Neuron. I really like that one too, pretty much. But yes, she's a cool girl. And the anime I was talking about, because there's actually an anime where you can watch Neuron, you know. Where's the cover? Probably this one. Was it this one? Yeah, this one, the gray one. That's what I was talking about. The gray version. It's a fun one. Okay, here we get two. Actually, we get a picture of the two anime. I'm going to show you right now. Here. The picture right here. That is the DVD. Oh, it's big. It is big. But Haruhi actually received some spin-offs, and I know that not a lot of people actually watch them, but they're pretty fun. So Haruhi-chan Suzumiya is actually one of the spin-offs they made for Haruhi, and then you get Nyoron Tsuruya-san, which is another spin-offs, and both of them are pretty fun to watch. Obviously, they're not. I wouldn't say you should expect something close to the KyoAni Haruhi experienced, but still, they're fun. The Nagato on that spin-off is the cutest thing ever. It is. But really, I like it. But have you seen the movie, Ladni? The Haruhi Suzumiya movie? There was a Nagato series like 5 years ago. Exactly, you know. There were a few Haruhi spin-offs. You know, that's for sure. And yes, they're pretty cool. They're pretty cool. Let me see my Nyoron folder, because I have a lot of them actually. If I go here, but I like them. Even though my favorite Haruhi Suzumiya series specifically would be Haruhi Suzumiya, The Melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya 2006. The 2006 airing of Haruhi Suzumiya. And why do I precise 2006 airing? It's because you may be aware of it, but in 2006, when Kyoto Animation decided to air Haruhi Suzumiya, they aired it in a weird order, you know. They pretty much mixed the episodes, you know. And I thought that was such a funny thing to do, and such a genius thing to do, actually too, because even though they mixed the episodes, like the order of the episodes, they still made it in a way that there is how can I say that? But that there is a line between it, you know, a red line, that there is a continuity, you know, like they actually, like, not a lot of people pay attention to that, but when you watch Haruhi Suzumiya in the broadcast order, so with the episodes mixed, they actually put some details in the episodes to link each episodes between each other. There's still cohesion in the series. Exactly, that's the word I was looking for. Thank you, Ladni. Cohesion, exactly. And that's why a lot of people like don't watch Haruhi 2006 in the broadcast order nowadays, because there was this narrative that got pushed in later years that if you want to watch Haruhi, you have to watch it chronologically, you know. You have to watch Haruhi Suzumiya in a chronological order. And how could I say that? But it's a bit more nuanced than that, you know. Because it is true that if you want to watch the entirety of Haruhi Suzumiya, so it means the 2006 episodes and the 2009 episodes, it is better, it flows better to watch them in a chronological order. But one of the experience that people are missing nowadays when they try to watch Haruhi Suzumiya, at least in my opinion, is watching the first series, so 2006, in broadcast order. I think that people are missing out a lot by skipping that, unfortunately. It was really fun to every week have a what the fuck is going on with every episode. Exactly, that's a good way to put it. Haruhi is a fun series, and what I love about Haruhi is when KyoAni made it, they thought outside of the box, pretty much. When they decided, like they picked the decision to air the episodes in a mixed way, it was really a gutsy decision to make, and what I love about it, you know. I love this. I love when people think outside of the box, that's for sure. So what I was looking for again? Okay. I think I have another one. Oh, this one is fun too. This one is fun too, Kuma. I have a lot of Neuron material, you know. That's such an old meme, by the way, you know, meme reaction, because Neuron got big because it was a meme reaction back in 2007, 2008-ish. I think Neuron Choriya-san released in 2007 or 8, like I don't remember, but Neuron was really a big meme reaction, and back then we weren't even calling that memes, you know. Do you remember that back in the late 2000s, memes weren't called memes, they were called fads. I kid you not, they were called fads. Memes weren't called memes, they were called fads. An example would be like the early SpongeBob memes. There was a thing that was called the Squidward fads, you know. Nowadays we would call it Squidward meme, but back then it was called a fad, you know, Squidward fads. So that was another name, pretty much. And then I also have this one with Tsukasa. I have a lot of them, you know. The Tsukasa variation from Lucky Star. I also have... What was that again? Oh! With Toho. They're fun. They made a lot of parodies like... Meow. Meow. They made a lot of parodies like that. I like it, you know. I'm a big Nyolan fan, that's for sure. Can I fit it in the screen? Meow. That's a fun one. That's a fun one too. I like it. And one that I like too, because I said it in the past, I said it in the past, but believe it or not, I'm a big fan of school days. I like school days, including the anime. I shared it on social media because yesterday was the 20 years, the birthday, the anniversary, should I say, of the 20 years of school days. And I shared a picture of my copy of the school days visual novel because I have it in physical edition. Not a lot of people have it, by the way. This one is fun. From school days. The school day variation with the boats on the head, the boat hat. The boat, because one of the things school days is infamously known from is the boat meme, you know, when they had to cancel the airing of an episode because some event happened. What did happen again? But they had to cancel the airing, and so on the Japanese TV, they just aired a boat running, you know. They just aired a boat and some classical music in the background. Which was a weird choice to make, but I like this one. That's a lot of Nyolons. Do I have another one? Damn, this is going to be a Nyolon stream. I love Nyolon. I think that's it. This one I have it as a sticker. I wish we could use stickers in Twitch, by the way. Would be fun, Kuma. Would be fun. Anyway, that was it for the Nyolon discourse. And how do he talk? Because originally I wanted to talk about darling in the Franks, and I forgot what I was going to say, by the way. But I was talking about darling in the Franks, and the thing I wanted to say regarding the anime is pretty much it's a co-production between A1 Picture and Trigger. But when Darling in the Franxx started to have a bad reception, you know, people were starting to hate this anime even more in the second part, because the anime was I won't spoil anything in the case you ever want to watch it. I mean, I don't know if any of you want to watch it, but it was boring. To just summarize it, you know, it was boring, and it didn't really make sense, the plot, the story about it, and people started to say that it wasn't a Trigger anime, you know, because they didn't want for Studio Trigger to have a shit anime in their library, if I can describe it like that, to have a shit anime in their catalog, in their pretty much their background, you know. They started to say, a lot of people started to say, Trigger included, because Studio Trigger and their employees had a pretty weird, I could say, way of talking about Darling in the Franxx, but pretty much the new narrative was Darling in the Franxx isn't a Trigger anime, you know. People were starting to say that Darling in the Franxx wasn't a Trigger anime, and to me that's such a big amount of copium, Kuma. That is copium. That is pure copium. If you think that Darling in the Franxx is not a Trigger anime, that Trigger was just here as a guest, that they just appeared just to do something quickly on the series and then leaving, you're on copium, Kuma. You're on copium. Darling in the Franxx is a co-production between A1 Picture and Trigger, you know, and it's bad. And it's not a problem, you know. Every studio has his bad animes, you know. Even my favorite studios, like for example, Studio Madhouse, that I really love, had bad anime. Kyoto Animation had anime that weren't as beloved as others. For example, Phantom World. I didn't think Phantom World was bad, but it's true, it was mid, you know. Like every studio has bad anime in their background. So to me, it's really funny that Trigger fanboys and fangirls, because I guess we could describe them like that, they want so much for Trigger to have a perfect track record that they would tell you that Darling in the Franxx was never a Trigger anime, but that's a lie. That is a straight up lie, Kuma. TV broadcast of a boat with classical music on the background? That sounds like a coup or an uprising of wartime. Yes, something happened. Let me just double check. Let me just double check. Like, I can tell you about it right now. Because sometimes my memory fails me, Kuma. The nice boat meme. So let me read about it. In September of 2007, on the day before the airing of the final episode of the School Days anime in Japan, a 16-year-old girl killed her father with an axe in Kyoto. That's what happened. Yes, I remember now. Like there was a gruesome murder that day in Japan. Like a 16-year-old girl killed her father with an axe in Kyoto. It's pretty gruesome, you know. And because of that, they pretty much cancelled the airing. I think the episode actually aired a week later, if I remember correctly, you know. But that's what happened. So it wasn't war, it wasn't an uprising, but it was a pretty gruesome event that happened in Japan, you know. Pretty much, Kuma. That's crazy when you think about it. Do you remember about that story? There is, like, I always think about this other story that happened. Was it in Belgium? I don't know if it was in Belgium, but there was someone who... no, it wasn't in Belgium. Maybe I'm mixing it with another story. But there was someone who killed... damn, I should look it up. It was related to Death Note. Like, someone killed children, I think, and then he wrote on a book in Japanese, Watashi wa Kira wa desu. Pretty much, I am Kira. Like the character in Death Note, you know, like Yagami, as everyone knows. Alright, let me see. Yes, again, I should maybe enable my notification on Discord. Because when I stream, I don't hear them. More actions, keep above others. What is that? Is that the... If I found the Haruhi DVD, I will watch it. Oh, you should. Oh, you should. So you didn't watch Haruhi Latni, like the TV series, or was it just the movie? Was it That's just cool. So you made how did you make the clip bodysuit? I want to get like something I want to set up too on my stream eventually. I want to set up subtitles, you know, closed captions, as people name them too. I want to set up closed captions, and I know there are plugins for it. I plan to implement them on my stream eventually, but yes, I want to do it. Closed captions. Like Clovio, exactly. She does it. I know she does it. I wish there were plugins in real life. That could be useful. That could be really, really useful. But what is the software you used, Borisu? What is the software? I'm curious now. Ecchi, he is. He's a perv. Borisu is a pervert. He's a pervert. A hentai. Ecchi, he is. I mean, of all the people out here, I think Borisu is the more perverted, for sure. For sure. Hello, Kuma. Is Boris Moy? He is. Boris is Moy. Have you seen his VTuber avatar of Borisu? He is Moy, for sure. He's a cute Shota, a Shota duck. Borisu is Moy. Borisu may be a pervert, but he is Moy too, for sure. For sure. He's got a Moy vibe about him, you know. I wanna bite him. I wanna bite his cheek. Like I said it in the past. So he is. He is Moy. Oh, I think I found it. The manga murder. Let me see if I can show it on... how will I show it though? Let me close that. The manga murder. That's what I was looking for. If I go... Where's my Firefox capture? I have so many sources. These... Then I have to remove these. This is what I'm talking about here. Right here, Kuma. This is what I'm talking about. The manga murder. Right here. So it was in Belgium. I knew my memory wasn't completely failing me. So the manga mord, is a solved Belgian murder case once believed to involve a serial killer referred to as the manga killer. By the way, does it display well on my stream? Let me just full screen projector. Okay, nice. It looks nice. Nice too. The name of the case was coined by the Belgian media and has to do with the notes that were found near the victim. The notes carried the sentence in capital letters and in different colors, referring to the manga series Death Note. Watashi wa Kira desu, a means transliteration of I am Kira. Watashi wa Kira desu. Light Yagami, also known as Kira, is the protagonist and anti-hero of the series. The line is a reference to Kira from the Death Note series, who is a godlike figure who murders criminals by using a Shinigami's God of Death notebook called a Death Note. I mean, everyone knows the pretty much basic plot of Death Note. Light Yagami, who is Kira, speaks his nights as a confession near the end of the series. In the series, Kira goes on a killing spree and yada yada, so pretty much it's linked to Death Note. But the guy pretty much killed, like, who did he kill again? Parts of a mutilated corpse, so it was in 2007. I remember it. I remember it quite well, because I heard it on the Belgian TV, on the news. Parts of a mutilated corpse, the torso, and 2 thighs were found in Park Duden Park in Forest, Brussels. So it was in Brussels, which is crazy to think about it, by 2 pedestrians who happened to notice the smell of rotting parts. Ooh. Ooh, damn. I don't know how I would react if I was going out. Like, for example, because I love taking a walk in parks, you know. I love parks, you know. Just strolling in parks because it feels nice. It's a good way to just chill. So I don't know how I would react if I was just walking outside and then I'm smelling something rotten like that. And then I take a peek and I see a mutilated body, you know. That kind of reminds me of some visual novels, when you think about it, you know. Like some mystery visual novels that shows you really gruesome murders when you play them. That is crazy. A short while later, the 2 notes referring to the Death Note series were found nearby. So that's pretty much what happened. I wasn't crazy, I remember it well. Okay. Crazy stuff happened. I think I'm mixing it also with another story that happened around the same time. There was a guy that was I won't say cosplaying, but he was pretty much behaving like the Joker, because there was the big Batman movie that released, with the Joker, and he pretty much, I think, entered a kindergarten and just killed kids like that. That was really crazy too, Like sometimes crazy stuff happens. That's insane. Anyway, I think that was enough for the yap today. I think I will start playing a bit of Super Metroid. Yes, that's crazy. That is, like there is something my mother tells me nowadays, because she's watching a lot of TV, the news, what happens on social media and stuff. She says me oftentimes that people have gone crazy and that people nowadays are getting crazier and crazier and are killing people left and right, and that it's a recent phenomenon. But when you think about it, it happened since forever, Like I think people think that the situation nowadays is really crazy because now we got social media, we got the TV, we got 24 hours out of 24 reporting. So usually when something happens, you hear about it. But back then, it wasn't shared as much. There is just more exposure. Exactly, that's what I'm telling her. I'm telling mom, that's you shouldn't be too anxious about it. I mean, it is true that it's gruesome, but it's just because now they keep reporting it, Back then, I'm sure that as many gruesome things were happening, it's just that you weren't hearing about it, Pretty much. I want a drink. Alright. Okay. I think I can stop my playlist right now because I will go into the game. But yes, there is more exposure. That's a good way to describe it. Okay. So right here. Also, like I said earlier this stream, I've been talking a lot about VTubers. Oh, also I got notifications on Discord again. Let me see. DaVinci Resolve. All right, I should still download this software. Now it has a auto-generate animated subtitles thingy. Nice. That's nice. I should download it for sure. I should make some space on my drive too, because my hard drive is getting close to just getting filled. Did you hear Genghis Khan killing thousands? Totally a modern phenomenon. That's a good example. That is a good example. You just have to look at history. As Ladny said, just look at history, You don't have to look far. You just look at the history of mankind and you can hear and read about pretty gruesome stuff that happens, It's just that, I guess people don't care. Most people don't care about history nowadays because it's old stuff. Like for most people, old stuff is like, it's in the past. I wasn't even alive when it happened, so I guess it didn't happen. Not it didn't happen, but it didn't exist. But those were things. Those were things, Kuma. So as I said earlier this stream, because I'm yapping and yapping and I'm jumping left and right on my topics, but I was talking a lot about VTubing and VTubers. Because obviously I'm a VTuber myself, Kuma. I'm a VTuber myself, and it's always interesting to talk about VTubers. And really, a thing that annoys me, because I want to talk about it a bit on stream, a thing that annoys me about the modern VTuber scene especially the Western scene, is that usually if you start going on Twitter, like let's say you go on Twitter and you start following or looking for the really big indie VTubers, you always, oh damn, I forgot about this guy. I forgot about this guy. How do I kill him? How do I kill him? What? Nani? But how does it... I don't know how to kill this guy. What if I use a bomb? I don't know how to deal with this guy. What's the strat? That's what happened last time too. Am I dead? I'm not dead, but... I like when Eureka does the yap thing. Yes, I'm pretty good at yapping. If anything, I'm still limited because of my English. Because obviously my English is a language that I learned and I'm still learning. But sometimes I guess I struggle a bit to find the right words to describe my feelings, you know. But in French, you know, I actually got, I don't know if I talked about it in the past, but when I was in high school, the last year I got damn, I'm dead. I really don't know how to deal with those guys. I got a prize, actually. I got a prize. Because at the end, at the last year of high schools, you know, when you receive your diploma, they were awarding prizes to people, you know, for each topic you could study, you know. And I actually got the French prize because my teacher always thought I was really good at it, and I did a lot of things for my French classes that were really well rated, and I got a prize for that. I even got a book as a reward. I got a book, and I got, I don't know what I got again. I don't know if I got some kind of plate or something like that. I don't remember. But yes, I'm good at yapping. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, those were those things, you know. I think I will get stuck again. Like, what are those blocks, actually? It feels like those blocks are related to some kind of power-ups. Because if I, for example, use a missile, it doesn't work. If I use bombs, it doesn't work either. What if I rush into it? Doesn't work either. So to come back again to the topic I was talking about, I said that every time you want to look at a big indie VTubers on social media and stuff, there is always drama. There is always drama. Always drama, and it sucks. I hate it. I don't care about it, you know. I don't care about it, but there is always drama in the VTuber scene, especially in the West, specifically in the West, I would say. I don't know why. Like, we don't care. I think most people don't care about that, you know. But it's just something that happens all the time. Obviously, I'm referencing about one of the recent situations that happened, and I don't care about the specifics, you know. Like, I don't care about the story, I don't care about what happened, I didn't even know the specific VTuber, to be honest, I don't care. It's just like, to me, can I break that? Just hearing about drama, seeing about drama, and seeing like a lot of VTubers actually participating in that, you know. Because you look at it and then you see all the big VTubers. I guess I'm not naming names or giving names, but you probably know them, like who I'm talking about. But you see all of those people taking part of this. And I'm like, why? Why? What's the point? You know? I mean, okay, we see that you're arguing with people on social media, but we don't care about that. Like, do it in private, right? Do it where people, like, we don't have to see that. Can I break that? I want to break this door. Drama that doesn't end in a 1v1 is never worth. That's a good way to put it, Bolisu, because the thing is that the drama, for the most part, is lame. That is lame shit. That is lame shit. If you wanna fight, fight. At least do something fun. Fight, I don't know, like do a MMA match, or I don't know, a wrestling match, or do something like that, you know? Do something like that. Otherwise, it's lame. We don't care. Most people don't care. Like, VTuber fans don't care about it. Most VTubers don't care about it. So why? Why are you doing that? You know? I think it's lame. That's a thing that I don't like about the Western VTuber community. The drama. We don't fucking care. I mean, I say we. I'm pretty sure some people care, you know? Like, there are some people that just love drama. They love drama, so when I say we, I'm not talking about every single people ever, obviously. There's always exceptions, but come on. I'll fight you, Barisu. What did you call me? I don't know. What did I call you? I'm gonna kick your booty. Why? What did I do again? What did I do? So how do I make this jump? Any? Okay, like this. I'm gonna kick your booty. What did I do? I mean, if someone wants to fight against me, I could take them on, you know? I'm not scared. I mean, if like some kind of drama happened with Eureka Wainwright, it wouldn't be like what you see on social media, you know. I'm not the type to just talk behind the backs of people and being a snake and not telling them. Like, if there is someone I don't like, I just tell them. I tell them, fuck you, Kuma, and that's it. Like, there is no need to start talking behind people's back and then trying to do some weird kind of drama baiting, attention whoring, or I don't know, like what people usually do on social media. Like, if something happened, I just tell them, okay, I don't, fuck you, I don't like you, Kuma, and that's it. And that's the end of it, you know. Like, no need to do a big ass drama. Like, you will never see me like a thing. Like, I assure you, and I hope it will never happen. If it happens, if I do that, it just means I lost the plot. But the thing you will never see me do is like writing a big wall of text, that I share on Twitter to tell you about my life experience and everything that happened with Eureka, and that you like as a way to apologize for all I did. And so I will never do that. I will never do that. I don't even know if people read this type of stuff. You know what I mean when people write big wall of text on, what was the website called again? There's a website for that, you know, where you can write a big wall of text and then you put the link and you share it on Twitter and then people can read it. But most people, we don't care. What the fuck? We don't care. I mean, I don't care, at least. So me, I will never do that. You know, start to write a long wall of text and I'd be like, please forgive me, Kuma, please. Like, look at all of my life experiences and all of, please, it will never happen. Like, what I would do if I have a problem with someone, I would say like, let's fight. I still wonder if I should go through this door. I would say, let's fight. Show Buddha, let's fight, 1v1. Do a 1v1 in Pokemon, 6 Pokemon each one day to get ready. That could be a fun thing. Like, for example, doing a battle in Pokemon Showdown. That's a good idea, of course. That's a good idea. Or just doing something, but starting to be all passive-aggressive on Twitter and then sharing weird tweets, weird messages, and then starts to interact or to react to other VTuber shit by... I don't understand. Why are you doing that? Why? We don't care. We don't care, Kuma. I wonder if can I drop bombs up? Like when I'm in a ball, I can't jump. I really think I should come back, but I can't break that either, so I can go here. But yes, I don't like VTuber drama. I don't like it. I think it's lame. I think it's boring. And I think it's something that you want to avoid in the VTuber community. That is not what the VTuber community is about. The VTuber community is about VTubers and it's about their fans and the relationship between VTubers and fan. And it's also about being creative, doing creative stuff, entertaining people, being fun, and pushing the medium forwards. That's something that I really believe. As Eureka Wainwright, the great Kuma scientist, but we should push the medium forwards. For sure. Pushing it forward, trying to break the boundaries, you know. Kind of like what Coco Kiryu did back in her Hololive days. To me, that was an example of peak VTubing. Coco Kiryu back in Hololive. That's an example. For sure. But all the drama shit is lame, Kuma. I'm sure you could ask most fans about it. The silent majority, because most people are lurkers on social media, on the internet. The fans, for like the biggest percentage of fans, are lurkers. They don't post on social media. They don't react on drama. I'm sure you ask them, the majority will tell you they don't give a shit about drama. They don't care. They just don't care, you know? People don't care about that. People want to be entertained. That's what they want. Coco mentioned, yes, I talked about her yesterday when we were talking, Ladney, but I used to be a big Coco Kiryu fan. She's great. I liked Coco and her skirt and legs. Same, Kuma. But you're a pervert, Bolisu. You're a pervert, ecchi. But she had a great design. For sure. A great design. Damn, I'm really bad at this game. Oh my god. Can I go below? Nope. Great tail. Yes, the tail was a big part of the Coco Kiryu design. And I really love what she did with the Asakoko skits. Do you remember about Asakoko? The drug? I loved that. And I loved what she did with her meme reviews and how she was always trying to be creative, you know, to push the medium forward. I really liked Coco, for sure. That's what people should aim for, you know. They should aim for that. They should aim for that type of craziness. We don't care about drama. We don't. Drama sucks. And that's why it annoys me when I see those tweets on Twitter, because even if you don't follow those people, it appears eventually in your timeline because of the algorithm, because of some people you know reacting to it. And then you look at the replies and you see all the indie VTubers reacting. I mean, I can understand why they did it. Like if for example, someone did something really shitty, you want to call them out. Okay, fine. But when you see everyone doing it and then you see everyone taking part on this, it's a bit uncomfortable for me, if that makes sense. I don't like it. Oh, this time I did it well. Okay, this part. I'm so bad at wall jumping. Maybe I should kill those guys first again, but I still don't know if that's the way to go. Nice, but then this jump. I don't even know if it's possible to make this jump. And here there is a weird, like this part of the map at the center, where there is the pink part next to the blue part with the light blue square. It feels that you can keep going, but for some reason I didn't unlock it. I really don't know where to go. Anyway, as I said, one of Eureka's main goal is to find ways to push the medium forwards. I want to push VTubing forward, and I want to actually break VTubing, you know. The conventional way to do VTubing, I want to break it. I want to do new stuff. That's what I want to do, to break it. Oh, what is that? What is that? I didn't notice that previously. Alright. Then I imagine I should use missile? Nope. Okay, a bomb. Nani? Nani? What? No. Don't do that, please. Don't do that. That's bullying. Don't do that. Okay. Oh. What will I get though? Progress, finally. That wasn't easy. This game isn't easy, Kuma. This game isn't easy. They don't hold your hands. They don't hold your hands at all, because you have to be observant. Like, I didn't notice, like, no wonder I didn't notice this breakable square last time. By the way, I think I will put the game a little bit higher, because I think it's maybe a bit too low. Like this. But yes, no wonder I didn't notice it, because I was tired as fuck. And you have to be pretty observant. Spaz, what is that? Spaz? What is that again? Spazzer. Okay. Spazzer? Oh, okay, the triple shots. Okay. And you can hold. Oh my god, that's such a cool upgrade. Look at this. But again, it's so funny that in Super Metroid, you can actually unequip it, you know. And for example, going back to that, I wonder if there is a use for that. Spazzer. I will spaz people. Let me spaz people, Kuma. Maybe I will refill my energy first. Should I do that? Oh, I don't need it. There must be some blocks that only react to the single beam. That's possible. That's possible. It's just that it's funny how more deep or deeper, should I say, it feels compared to Metroid Dread. Because I said it, I've been playing Metroid Dread on the Nintendo Switch. I haven't beaten it yet, by the way, but I got pretty far. And Metroid Dread is a pretty cool game. It's really good, but it seems more streamlined in the way power-ups work. You get an upgrade and you keep it. Like, you can't remove upgrades in Metroid Dread, at least to my knowledge. I guess the map tells you more stuff about it, you know. Like, Super Metroid, in comparison, is harder. It is harder, Kuma. Nice too. But yes, I think Ladny is probably right, that there are some instances where you would maybe need to disable a power-up in order to use a specific weapons in a specific place, or to break a specific block. Like situational stuff. I wish I had a suit like that. I think space suits are pretty cool. No, I think it wasn't here though. I think it's this one. Nani? It's not this one? I thought it was to open this one. So where should I go? Oh, was it the... Okay, I think I have an idea. Let me try. I think I got an idea. So let me save first, because I actually got a new power-up, but I got an idea. I think it's for the blocks, maybe on the right? And can I kill those guys with this? I'm going slowly because... Damn, they really don't. But then how do I kill this guy? Oh my god. Like, this guy is unkillable. Okay, I need missiles. I need missiles because I can't kill those guys with the normal gun. Not life, I want missiles. Okay, here I got one. I got two, nice. Nope, I don't want that. Give me missiles. Missiles. Not this. At least that's pretty useful that they keep respawning, the zoomers. Okay, this time I should have enough missiles to kill them. One, two, three. Maybe I should break first. Nope, that wasn't it. And there is a tiny little guy stuck in the other side. That's interesting though. What was below again? Like, below there is a square too. And I should keep observing my environment, because as I said, I didn't notice that breakable square previously. No, it wasn't here. Here it was for the power-ups, but I got it already. And here I can't go here unless I get I think you should get a suit power up, you know, to resist the heat, because it's too hot. Too hot, Kuma. But I thought it was going to break. It was going to break this. What about here? Is there something I can break in here with the triple shot? Like I got this, but it won't Oh, what if I... Let me try something here, because maybe if I run after breaking that, maybe I have the time to pass the door. I think I didn't try it that way last time. So what I wanted to do is do it like this, break that, jump, and then run. Oh, it's too close. I mean, the door closes too fast. Or I'm too slow. I mean, anything can work. So I guess I will go up again. Because besides that, I don't really have another idea, you know. Like those blocks aren't... Oh. Oh, right. But what was in the... Nani? What was this again? There's stuff I don't even remember. Not this one. That one. Nice-oo. Oh, and it's true that now I got the big jump. Like this. Alright, what is that? Like, I can't go down, right? Like, there's a weird thing shining on my right here. Yes, I'm sure you can break it. Oh, damn, I jumped into the wall. I mean, into the door. Really? That's weird. I feel like I'm missing something. Do I really have to learn how to do the wall jump until the top in order to progress? Because that's confusing. So there is this. Oh damn, I almost got beaten again. Nope. still can't break those guys. Those guys, I think you can only beat them with a missile. Damn, it's hard to do. I think I will kill him. Damn, you really have to... That's crazy. Those guys are buff. If you use a normal missile, they don't die. But if you use this, they just explode. But it's weird that you need to use those ones. I can do it. And then you get stuck here. I'm pretty sure. Oh, what are those things? I just noticed something on the ground. You know, there's a thing here, and there's a thing here. Can I break those? Like, what are those tubes? You know, those tubes seems to be the same tubes, the same tube I've seen on the right. But I can't break those things. What if I... Nope. Yes, it doesn't change anything. That is weird. All right. Like those tubes here. What is that? Wrong jump. I wasn't expecting this game to be so hard to do without a guide. Can I kill those guys now with the... I can't. I think I can't. Yes, I can't break this tube. I really don't know. Because the thing I tried to do last time, I was trying to brute force one of those hot rooms, you know, like just rushing through it and trying to go to the other side, pretty much. But it wasn't working. It wasn't. If at least there was a way to find a hint. He doesn't want to let me go here. Yes, I don't know. I think I'm stuck, guys. I am stuck. I am stuck, Kuma. Like, it's kind of weird that I still can't open the yellow door, actually. Like, it probably means that I need a specific missile. Like, the only other idea I have is if the yellow doors work the same as the red doors for the normal missile, maybe I need to farm 5 of those big missiles and then shoot the door. Because it doesn't shoot the door with 5 of them, you know? Like, kind of like how you need 5 normal missile to break a red door. Because other than that, I don't know. Like, is there a way for me to farm the missiles? That's my only idea. Like here, I just got a normal one. And your drops are so random, so it's hard to get big missiles in a consistent way. If that makes sense, you know. Like here I'm getting a ton of... I guess if I go up... Like, because up they give you those type of missiles. If I go up and then right, and I break it, and I get... I killed those enemies on the right. So here, because here you actually need a missile like this to go here. So the game always gives you one more when you kill those enemies. Otherwise you would be soft locked. Or maybe it doesn't, like, does it always give you missiles like that? So I got 2. Here I'm only getting normal missiles. I'm stuck. It's crazy how stuck I am. Okay, 4. I just want to get the 5th one. Maybe I could farm for the maximum too, because actually those missiles are really valuable when you think about it. Okay, 5. Let's see if I can get more than 5. Like, either 5 is the maximum, or you need an upgrade, kind of like the missiles. Like, I got missiles upgrades in the past to increase the number of missiles I can get. Kuma. And strictly speaking... Okay, here it gives me nothing. Strictly speaking, when I think about it, I said 5, but I still need 1 to break the other room. So it doesn't really help me. Can't really break that either. I will still try to use my strat. So I can't use that, right? Yes, I can't. I have to use this one. To break the yellow door. If anything, it takes less. Maybe it takes 3 of them, you know. And not 5. One, 2, 3. It doesn't break. This door is insanely strong. It doesn't break. So I don't have any idea. I really don't have any idea. Unless trying to kill myself in the... Not killing myself, but to kill the character in the hit room, trying to go to the other side. I don't really have another idea. Which is crazy when you think about it. Like, how did it happen? I got a ton of missiles now. Yes, it doesn't work. I want to drink. I want to drink. I don't know what to do. I think I will check a guide because I'm actually stuck. Okay, just let me pause. Does anyone know if you actually have to be able to do the chaining wall jump in order to progress in Super Metroid? Because I assume that the chaining, like, I'm not talking about the normal wall jump, but how you do the wall jump on the same wall, you know, in order to climb as much as you can, you know, because if I can do that, I could get back up in the previous area. I remember a double jump. Yes, I know there is a double jump. Like, I assume you can get a double jump because that's the case in the later entries of the series, but I don't have a double jump yet. For now, but I know there is a strat where you can actually do the wall jump on the same wall, and it's kind of like a speed running strat because it lets you climb the same wall until the top. In the sense, you can just, like, you just need a wall and you can just do wall jumps, you know, you don't need two walls. But that's not a normal strat, you know, like, I think the game isn't supposed to be completed that way. Wool jump. No, not wool jump. Wall jump. Not wool. Even though that there are games, there is a game. Do you remember about the Yoshi game? There is a Yoshi game where you play as Wool Yoshi, pretty much. Like a wool version of Yoshi. And it's pretty cute. Wool, wool, wool. I think I'm gonna check because here I'm really stuck. Let me see. Let me see. How to break. Okay, I need something that I don't have yet for the yellow door. A new type of bomb. So how do I progress then? I'm stuck. So the last thing, what was the last thing I got in the game? I got the spazer, right? Which means damn, weird noises from Windows. Windows is crying, Kuma. Oh, that was an optional thing. What are Braytons? Oh, okay. If you try to come from the other side, with the speed booster though, you can easily destroy the obstruction as well as the trapped enemies. So to do so, save at the next room if you'd like, then head left again to reach a familiar place. So you really have to do that? I can't believe it. I can't believe it. That's what I was trying to do. I can't believe it. Like, was I doing it wrong? Apparently you really have to dash in that other room. Nani sore? What? So it was not this one, but the one above. I'm pissed. Like, why? But it doesn't work. Am I tripping? Am I tripping? Because I dashed from the start. I can't pass the first shuttle. I can't pass the first shuttle. What if I start dashing even before? What if I start dashing here? You know, I break the room and I dash here. So I get a speed start. Nope. Is there a way to dash and to just... Nope. So that's not it. That's not it. Am I tripping? The thing is, like, reading a text guides, like, because I'm reading a text version of it, doesn't really help either, because you can't really visualize where you are. Dice beam to make progress, so be sure. So about the speed booster. The speed booster causes you to run much faster so long as you have enough distance to run long enough for it to activate. You'll know... Do I have... Is it called the speed booster? Because I should also pay attention if it's the right name. Because, I mean, I can run, but is that the speed booster thing? Let me go up here. So I got the high jump boots. But I don't have the Varia suit. That's the suit I was thinking about. So I got the Spazzer. Confusing, Kuma. Apparently, let me see. Oh no, there is a robot. But again, you can't see it because Automot caught it. But let me ban and let me deny. Okay. It's crazy how game got easier nowadays. Like in Metroid Dread, it's really obvious where you have to go. And I wouldn't even tell you that the game is too easy or holding your hands, you know. It's just like the level design makes it obvious where you have to go next. And a thing that I think is a bit better than in Super Metroid, obviously, is the map, you know. The map is better, for sure. Okay, let's jump. Let's go back. Apparently it's on the right, like those blocks I was breaking, Kuma. Why did I use that? So I got one back, but let me check again. Why does it pause? Okay, now it does. Now it does. Let me check. So you have to shoot and break certain blocks a lot, which can sometimes be tricky, so read carefully. Return to the elevator room as soon as you're there. Shoot the lowermost block in the right wall with a super missile, which I did. Enter the hole, then jump upon the platform beneath the creepy alien head. Enter the gate behind it. Okay, this is what I did. You'll now arrive in a factory-like room. Shoot the platform leftmost. I can't believe it. Is that really the way to do it? Like, sometimes I feel I'm shooting everything, but apparently I wasn't shooting everything. Oh my god. Oh my god. Are you fucking kidding me? Really? Really, Kuma? That tiny little block right here on my left, guys, that block was the answer. That small block was the answer. I can't believe it. I can't. Because I was pretty sure I shoot everywhere on this room. So it means now, if I want to do it well, like for example I get stuck, I will have to shoot like every single pixel of the room in order to find the breakable block. Because previously when I got the spazer, or spazer, like I don't know if it's pronounced spazer or spazer, the block was actually, you could see it, that it was breakable. You had to be observant to pay attention to it, but you could see it if you were observant. Here, you wouldn't know unless you were shooting here. That is insane. This game is hard. It is, Kuma. Let's continue. Like, look at this. If I shoot these other blocks, I mean this other part of the platforms, it's not breakable. There's only one block that is breakable, and it's this one. This tiny little one. And since this door is blocked... Nani? Am I really stuck here? Like, for example, here, what should I break? Of course. This game is crazy. What is... What? What is that? No, don't kill me. Don't kill me. Please. Oh, there is a save room. But how do I go here? Oh, of course. It's about finding the right way. That's really the big difference in a game like Metroid Dread on the Switch. In Metroid Dread, it's always... pretty much always obvious when you can break something. The thing they even do, for example, in Metroid Dread, let's say you're in a room, like in a specific room on the map, and there is a secret you know, a secret that you can find, like a secret item or a secret upgrade or just a secret thing you can get by going through a secret passage, you know. The room will blink. The specific room will blink, which means that you know you have to look here, you know. Nice. I'm glad I did it. I was getting a bit worried because I couldn't find my way. Okay, but now that I save... Oh. Okay, I saved, but is that a room here, though? Nope. Because I would assume that the save rooms are... like, nothing special about the save rooms, but... There should be a way to go down. Oh, look at those guys. Okay, let me kill them again. Did I came from Nani? So there is a blue thing here. Oh yeah, that's that door that I haven't unlocked yet. It's funny how you just jump in that door. Okay. That game is really about shooting. I don't have other words, you know. It's really not obvious. It's really not obvious. That's for sure. New music though. Who's shooting? Oh, is that cried? Is that or cried? I say cried because I... I think in Japanese they pronounce Glaido, you know. Should I use my missiles? Because I'm dodging and dodging, but... Or maybe that wasn't him. Maybe that was a baby, right? Because it was so easy to beat. I think it was his baby. Oh, not those guys. Those guys again. I mean, I will just farm them. For missiles and... life. Give me missiles. $24, $44, $64, $69, nice. $74, $79, $99. Okay. What is that? Oh, it's a guy that is dead. He's dead. Oh, I think that's a boss. What? I was looking at the chat. Nani? What? Okay, I think I killed him. I mean, I just smashed every missile I had, but... Okay, now, what is that? Uh-oh. I don't like that. I think it's a boss. It's a boss. Boss time, Kuma. Oh my god, what is this? I know it's great. It's great, but... Oh, it's going up. The wall jump. I'm falling. Oh, that's okay. That's tricky. That's the kind of fight it's gonna be. Okay. I can do it. I can do it. Okay, I shoot one at him. I think I should wait for his mouth to open. Oh, I missed it. Oh, it's only with... Oh, it's only with missiles. Come on, I'm so bad at the wall jump. That is crazy. And I don't have enough missiles. I think the way I should do it, if I want to be optimal, I should shoot at him with my gun, so he open his mouth and then use the missiles. Because if I keep shooting missiles, I will lose everything. And I'm so bad at wall jumping. That's crazy. Alright. Okay, only one. I wonder if I can shoot two at the same time. Damn, I don't have... Oh my god. And those things... Okay, that's not what I wanted to use. I wasted one. I wasted one. Okay, I want to farm for life. Like, I know if I break those things... Okay, nothing. Jump. Give me something. Yes, I don't get any life points. Okay, nice. Oh, he blocked it. He blocked it. Oh no, that was a really bad jump. That was a really bad jump, Kuma. Okay, just above it. That's hard. Of course he put his hands. I wish I could just break. Yes, that damn Croc. It's like Croc Daddy. Do you remember Croc? The first Croc game I played? That was really that shitty platformer that I ended up beating, I don't know how. That's his father. That's his father. Damn, the timing is hard. Like, there is a timing to it, you know. He closed his mouth. Come on, open your mouth. Open it. Open it. No, come on. Okay, life. Nice. Not nice. Okay, nice. Don't do that. Don't do that. Oh, I missed it. Only one missile left. And he's going forward, of course. One. I only have 1 HP left. Okay, at least now I know how the fight is going to be, but it's not easy. I actually need missile. That damn croc. Exactly. I like that the game is challenging though. Unfortunately, so I should remember, that's a thing I haven't noticed, but that tiny little symbol you can see here on the map, just on my left, is a boss symbol, you know. It is actually a boss symbol. I thought at first it was... I mean, it's just like I didn't pay attention to it more than anything. That croc. So it was here. Okay, now I have to kill those guys again. A wrong button. Found it again. Oh yeah, there's still this room. Oh, that's... Yes, this guy. Oh my god. Not this guy again. Not the baby. That's a baby. The baby is actually quite annoying too. Can I... Like, I can't even shoot that. That's the thing. Damn, that was a weird... That was a weird hit. Okay, nice. And then... Oh, this door is open now, right? Like it wasn't first. Or is there another room again? Like I forgot. Oh, there is another room. Then even getting to the boss fight isn't easy. It really feels they still tried to give it some difficulty reminiscent to the first Metroid, you know. 99. Don't do it. Okay, and now... Okay, nice. This time I did it well. Okay, let's focus. Eureka gaming mode on. Switch it on. I have to focus. I want to beat him. I can beat him. All right. Oh, he's going up. He's going up again. Let's go. Yes, yes. Oh. Okay. Oh, the hands. Nice. Okay, I got it. Oh, I wanted to use a big one. Maybe I got... Oh, I can high jump. I can high jump from below. Like, I don't have to go back right here. Ouch. That hurts. Okay, I got it. Oh, damn, that's... Oh, I didn't got it. It's really a tight timing. His hands. I hate his hand. That's a big ass hand. Alright. Jump. Jump. I should have shoot here. Come on. Nice. Oh my god. Okay, I can still do this. I think it's my personal best. Oh, he's getting angry. He's getting and if I miss my jump, oh my god, he's getting angry. He's getting angry, guys. He's getting angry. Jump. Okay, that wasn't enough, apparently. Oh, was it enough? I think it was enough. Oh my god. I'm not sure though. Is that really enough? Maybe there's a second phase. Like, I won't scream victory yet. Oh, I think I beat him. Look at that big ass cross above the boss head. I think I did it. Oh, damn, nice. The warrior suit, nice suit. That was, again, that's like the first boss I beat in this game. Oh, power up. Look at my new suit. Now I can go to the hot places. But yes, it's kind of like the first boss in the sense that it's tricky. It's tricky. When you get the pattern, it's doable, you know. And here, all things considered, I got hit a lot of times. A lot of times. Look at that big ass. I mean, he was a big ass croc, that's for sure. He was fat. Fat croc. Here, there was his baby. Oh, that was a weird hit. There was his baby camping the door. His tiny little baby. Let me refill my life. I'm glad I did it. But nothing is too hard for Eureka Wainwright, the great scientist. Of course, I was going to do it. I was going to do it, Kuma. If anything, the hardest thing was finding the room, you know. Now I know that in Super Metroid, if you want to progress, you really have to shoot everything. Like every single square, you should shoot it, because there could be a breakable one. Okay, 99. 99. Oh, he's back! What is he doing here? He had another baby! How many babies do he have? Does he have? How many? Are those his babies too? Like weird looking babies? The one he had with another mother, probably? Ton of babies. Alien babies. Okay, now I guess I can kill them. That was a good strat. A pretty good strat, actually. Let me save. Nice-oo, nice-oo. But I knew it, that there was something I wasn't finding, because the wall jump that I described previously, like the speedrun strategy where you can do a wall jump on the same wall, isn't really a normal strat, you know. I think the game doesn't actually want you to do that to beat him. Nothing is too hard for Eureka Wainwright. I want to become the strongest VTuber, for sure. Saiko no VTuber. I want to become the strongest. The strongest at games, the strongest at VTubing, the strongest at everything. I want to be the strongest. I know I can do it. Oh, how do I kill those guys again? Okay, but I'd like to know, what if I use a missile here? Okay, so maybe Nani? I'm still, like, it's really funny because I still don't know how to properly kill those tiny fuckers. I don't know. Like when they jump on you. That is so weird, Kuma. Those tiny fuckers. I got the upgrades though. Is there something else to break? Because like everything can be broken in this game apparently. Okay, I guess it was just a power-up. And now I know where to go, because since I got the Varia suit, I'm protected against hot temperatures, and so I can go to the hot places. So here I actually know where to go now, which is pretty useful. Let's go down. Let's go down. This game is fun. It is challenging, but it is fun. And I'm having a nice day, so that's good. That's good, Kuma. Zoomers. Those orange zoomers. They're called zoomers, Kuma. So here I can save again. And then... Yes, there was one. Let's start with the door up. Like the first door up to the right is actually a hot room. So I will go here. And also I haven't checked, but... Oh, so you can actually unequip it too. Like if I unequip it... Okay, I get back to the yellow suit. And then if I equip it... Naruhodo ne. So even the suit... I wonder if you're slower with the Varia suit. It doesn't seem so. Like when I run, I'm still running fast. So this one... Perfect. Okay, let's wait for this tiny little fucker here. Nice-oo. There is nothing here, right? Oh, the jumpers! Those guys are really annoying in the first Metroid. The jumpers. I mean, they're not called jumpers, but I call them jumpers. Because they jump. They just jump, Kuma. I don't want to waste a big one here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't want to waste the big ones. Oh, those guys again. He's not going up, though. I think that if an enemy isn't on the screen, even if he's below, you can't hit him. You have to see him actually on the screen, I believe. Nice-oo. Okay, and here, even though I have the Varia suit, I'm fairly sure that you can't go on the lava like that, I believe. If it's like in Metroid Dread. Okay, I got it. Look at this guy. I don't care about this guy. He's stuck in the lava. Oh, and the green one is... It's not a yellow one. It's the yellow one that I can't break yet. The green one is with a super missile. Super missile, Kuma. Okay. Can I reset it, please? Let me reset it. I wasn't ready. I was wondering, what's with this earthquake? What is happening? Okay, it's reset. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh my god. 7, 8. Okay. No. Oh, okay, I don't instantly die, at least. I guess it's thanks to the suit, but you still lose a lot of... I mean, some life points. Okay, nice. I survived. Weird-ass looking place. I guess I will keep going this way. I do wonder... Now that I think about it, maybe I should have went to the other room first, because I think that the room below, like below the save room, had an upgrade, but maybe I don't need it. I think it was a missile upgrade. Okay, there's a green room here. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, that's nice. Let me see if I can kill him. Nope. This guy I want to kill. I want to kill this guy. Nice, I got my missile back. That's cool. So that's one more missile upgrade, but I think there was another one below the save room. The thing is that now, just going back to it would be annoying. So maybe I will skip it. I guess I could come back later? Yes, I can jump higher than that. Unless I get a double jump. If I get a double jump... Oh. Save room. The only thing I wish this game had was maybe a save room theme, you know? You know how in most Metroidvanias these days, the save room has a specific theme? I guess that's what's missing this game, but it makes sense because it's the first one, you know? It's pretty much the OG one. It's the OG. Oh, but below... It seems that below... Like, I assume when there is not a blue border, it means that you can keep advancing. Like this. I think. Because if you look down right, the pink square isn't closed. So it means I can go farther than that, I think. Let me double check. Nice. Nice. It's hard to know though if there is a way to... Like here I'm putting a lot of bombs, but... Or maybe it's... Alright, it's true that there is the save room. Like next to the save room, there was those 3 weird squares with the arrows, but I don't really have the power yet to unlock them. So maybe it means I should go back. No, not this, not the missile. What am I doing? Maybe if I go like this. Okay. Okay. And then... It's really interesting how they kept the maze concept in the second game. Because it really does feel like a maze. Where you have to find the way to progress by breaking stuff. So here I can go down, but I think I will go left first. Okay, let's go here. Maybe I can break that. Okay. Is he even killable? Okay, he is. Some enemies, it's really you have to use the big bomb, like the atomic bomb. Pretty much. Oh, it's closed. And yes, that's maybe the thing this game is missing a bit, but I wish you could place markers, you know, on the map to know where you're going. Because it's always useful when, for example, you find a place, but you can't really advance because there is an obstacle, but you would like to come back later. And to not forget about it, you would put like some kind of marker on the map. That's how I would do it, Kuma. Okay. Big. Oh. I kinda missed my jump. So now I can go here. New place. Oh. So that's the same corridor. Okay, but now I still can't... Or maybe is it like... What if I run from this way? Maybe that's why the arrow are pointing to the left. Nope. I think it doesn't work that way. Because if I could break it, that would be a shortcut. Yes, I can't. Okay. Naruhodo ne. Interesting. So I guess I have this room here. I'm trying to see first. So there's this room with a weird thing here, but before going here, I want to go down. Maybe to see if there is a secret breakable block. This game is fun. Okay, and there is this. I think I will go up first. I will go up first. The game I'm really hyped about to play in the Metroid series is Zero Mission, actually. Zero Mission is the remake of the first game of the series. It's a remake, and it's considered as one of the best remake ever. So I'm excited about it. Okay, I can't break that. What if I... Is that just a farming point? Maybe that's what it is. Okay, I think it's a farming point, actually, this place. Okay, Yes, it really feels like a farming point. To get more ammo or more stuff. But here I pretty much refilled everything. Like maximum life, maximum missiles, maximum everything. It's a farming spot. Interesting that they put farming spot on purpose, you know, like this. What is this guy? That was weird. Is that the lava guy? What's this guy? Not like this, please. Nice. And what is this blue guy? Is that a slime? Okay, so there is a door here. Let me open it first. Okay, that's one of the rooms where you have to rush with the lava going up. Oh, here there should be a secret. I knew it. Oh, but again, those doors. Again, those doors. I really wonder how to unlock them. Probably with some kind of mechanism. Kuma. And here is a yellow door, and I can't unlock the yellow doors yet. I can unlock the red ones, the green ones, but not the yellow ones. Oh, this guy again. Nani? Okay, I really should use that. Like, I shouldn't have used the normal missile. Nani? Okay. Those guys, I can dodge them, I guess? That was a good decision. To not kill them. Nani? Okay. Oh, into the bowl. Nice. That's a pretty useful power. Am I going back? I feel like I'm going back in circle. Yes. That's what I'm currently doing. What was that guy? A weird dino guy. Okay, before going here, it feels like a boss area. Just here. That was a big room. This time I dodged him. Okay, here we get a red door. Okay. That's a lot of doors. That's a lot of doors, but then I get to the other side of the room. Hi, Eureka. I hope you get rid of all those nasty aliens. This is not an immigration joke. I mean, those fucking aliens, Kuma. They're always bothering me in this game. You know what I mean. Of course, you know what I mean. Welcome, by the way, Brace. Hope you're doing good. I'm doing quite fine today. I'm doing fine. Last stream, I was really feeling tired. I was feeling tired, Kuma. I still streamed, but I did a really short stream because I was feeling tired. I only did the stream because I didn't want to break... Oh, I'm burning. I didn't want to break my streak of streaming once a week. What is this room, though? What is this? Oh. I feel like shit, and I give up on streaming today, and I can't stream on Thursday. My streak is fucking broken. Broken already. Sometimes it happens. Really, in my case, that was a miracle. In my case, that was a fucking miracle, because all week I was feeling tired, mentally and physically. I was really feeling menhela, as I like to say it sometimes, if I want to, because you know how I love to use weeb words for everything. I was feeling menhela, and I was supposed to stream Monday at first, even Monday and Tuesday, but I was feeling so bad, I was like, fuck it, I don't want to stream. I will do it the weekend. And then I was feeling bad all week. And then Saturday, at first I was maybe going to stream Saturday, but my brother came to visit, and that was a good thing, because I like to see my brother, you know. So I spent some time with him, and then the only day left for me to stream was Sunday. But Saturday night, for some reason, Eureka was feeling all anxious. You know, like those days where you're just feeling anxious during the night, so you sleep really badly, you know. I slept, but I didn't sleep for a long time, and I woke up really early, so during the morning I could carry it out, I guess. But then I was feeling tired, but I was stubborn. I wanted to stream, so I still streamed, but I did like a 1 hour and a half stream, you know, but I still did it. But I was tired. Can't you use your regular American English like everyone on the planet? I mean, what do you mean? What do you mean? Is my English too British? Is that what you mean? British English? Or do you mean that my accent is peculiar? Which is true. I probably have one of the most peculiar accents of the entire world, I guess. Even though, well, I say that, but English accents are so different. No, it was a joke about you using Japanese word. Oh! How do they call it again? Like, when Japanese try to talk in English, they say they're talking in English, you know, English. I mean, I'm not sure it's something that can be said, because nowadays everyone is getting offended by everything, but it's kind of like a joke, because you know how the R in Japanese, the sound of the R is kind of like between the R and the L sound. It's a weird sound in between, and usually when Japanese people try to pronounce English words, especially when there is a R, they pronounce it like there is a L, because they don't really know exactly the pronunciation. They say lol when they laugh. They say lol. Exactly. Exactly. I mean, it's hard to learn a language, especially when your original language is really different to the language you're trying to learn. So I'm always impressed when people, like for example, Japanese people talk in English or Chinese people talk in English. It's impressive to me because it's actually harder to learn English, I think, than if you're a European in comparison. It's still hard for a lot of people because it's learning a new language, but there are a ton of, for example, there are some French words or Spanish words that you can find like in English, you know, because how pretty much every language learn words from other languages. So because of that, there are some words that are quite similar. English pronunciation is evil, totally, for sure. I still struggle with it, which is why my English is broken, I guess? I don't know. I struggle with some words. I'm pretty bad at pronouncing stuff, you know. But I still think learning languages is fun. Like, I like the idea of learning language. It's just that it's... I wouldn't say that I struggle with it, but it's hard to get really good at it, you know? To get really, really good at a language, it's a skill that you have to develop. Okay, here I should probably run, like Mario. Or maybe not. Okay, I knew it. It's like Mario. Nice too. And where am I? I actually skipped a ton of doors here. Oh, I haven't talked about that. Have you heard about the big blackout they just had in Spain, and Portugal, and south of France? And I haven't heard they had problems in Germany and even in Finland. And for some reason, nothing happened in Belgium, which is crazy to me when I think about it, because Waffleland, or Belgium, is notorious to just have problems like that, you know. When something doesn't work, it doesn't work. But there was nothing in Belgium. But in Spain and Portugal, they didn't have electricity for an entire day. That is insane. Oh, that is a power! Speed booster! Now I got it. As you know, I stream in English and most of my viewers speak English, but the other day I skipped my stream to be on a French friend stream that was entirely in French, and I told some of them, and some of my English or German viewers showed up and tried to participate in chat in French. It was so funny and cool. That's cool, yes, that's cool. Sometimes I try to participate in stream in other languages, like for example Spanish. I actually understand Spanish fairly well, you know, and I can even speak it, but it's been a while. My Spanish is really broken now, so I would have to actively work on it again to get better at it. But yes, I think it's a fun concept. Yeah, so one of my colleagues was baguette, les baguettes. J'aime les baguettes, kuma. Les baguettes. Comment tu vas, Brice? Je vais bien. Je vais très bien. Oh, damn, that's so... Like, that's so funny, guys. I'm so not used to speak in French in my stream. I can do it. I can't. Je ne peux pas le faire. Je ne peux pas. Trop difficile. That's so fucking weird. That is so fucking... Like, I don't know why, though. I don't know why, because when I speak with my parents, I speak in French. When I speak with my brother, I speak in French. When I go outside to buy a baguette, I speak in French. But it's just that when I stream, I'm such in a how can I say that? I'm doing VTubing, you know. I'm a VTuber, so I'm a performer, you know. I'm trying to entertain people, but also I'm trying, I don't know, I talk in an unfiltered way, in a really unfiltered way, which is something that I really love about me streaming and being a VTuber, but I don't do it like that usually when I talk to people in real life, you know. I mean, I can be hyped, you know, when I talk to people, but not like when I'm streaming. It's like pretending to be someone else on stream, isn't it? I mean, yes. But it's even weirder, Brice. It's even weirder because I'm still working on my Nihongo, so my Japanese, obviously. But I thought about it in the past, and I could see myself, for example, trying to stream in Japanese or trying to stream in Spanish. I think the idea of speaking in another language on stream works for me. It's really specifically my native language, so French. Speaking in French in a stream is so weird to me. Talking to the void in English makes sense, rational. Talking to the void in French, that's crazy. Who would understand you? Exactly. And it's weird. And what doesn't help is that even when I'm chatting with people, okay, it's going up. I have to leave. Do I have really to leave? I think I have to leave. I think I have to leave. So when I speak to people, oh, okay, that's really fast. That's really fast. When I speak to people on Discord or social media, I do it in English for the most part. It's funny. It's to the point that I even speak more Japanese on the internet than I speak French. Gotta go fast, exactly. She became Sonic. Where should I go now? Here, I guess, right? Okay. I don't know. It's hard. It's hard. It's hard. Let me try something. Like, je pense que c'est compliqué de parler en français sur mon stream parce que j'ai juste pas l'habitude. Too hard. Too hard. That was a few French words you will be getting from Eureka. Really a few. Really a few, because it just, I don't know. I just don't know. It's been a while. That's even crazy because I talked about it a bit earlier on my stream, but I used to be, I say I used to be because maybe I lost a bit of my skill and I'm actively working on it, trying to improve again at it, but I used to be really good at public speaking. I used to be really good at public speaking when I was in high school. And even in the few years I was at uni, you know, I was really good at speaking in French, you know, and just speaking in front of an audience, speaking to people, and really I was good at it to the point I actually got a prize for it. Because in my last year of high school, so when I got my diploma in high school, they were giving out prizes, you know. There was a prize for mathematics, there was a prize for science, and to this day, I am still annoyed that I didn't get any prizes in science, because I love science and I used to work a lot into getting good grades at science. But that's a story for another time, because my high school years were really rebellious. But let's say some of the teachers, some of the science teachers didn't really like me. So that could explain why I didn't got a prize in it. But I actually got a prize in French classes, because I was so good at public speaking, and my teacher, like my French teacher, really liked me a lot, and I really got good grades in all of my French tests and stuff. We also were doing theater, and I was working a lot for it, you know, like theater. We were doing it in French, and I got a prize for it. So I was actually really good at public speaking in French. But now it's been so long. I haven't consistently spoken in French, which is weird when you think about it. But it's been a while, like the last time I actually went in front of an audience to speak in French, you know, for a long time. And so now it's weird. Oh, public speaking. Yes, it's not the funniest thing to do, that's for sure, you know. Because it's a bit weird at times. It's a bit weird because you have to try to I guess, entertain an audience, but it's not the same as being a VTuber or a streamer, obviously. That is weird. C'est bizarre, comme on dit. Très bizarre. That is weird. Oh, so it's the same door. It's actually the same door. So is there a save room? Okay, the save room is here, but I think I will go up again. Maybe to improve English, you could try to write something and then also read it to get your brain making those connection insides. Yes, that's a good way to do it. But actually, I think it's... I'm actually trying, because I'm doing it, you know, these days I'm doing it, to improve my vocabulary, because sometimes there are times where I want to say something in English and I forget about the words, you know, or I don't find the good word for it. So I try to improve my vocabulary, and I try also to work on my grammar. And the thing that annoys me a bit when I speak in English, like to give you all the context about Eureka's struggles with English, the thing that annoys me a bit is that my English grammar isn't bad. Like when I'm writing in English, and you can ask other people about it when I talk to them, for example, on Discord or on social media, I really pay attention to my grammar, and usually I think, for the most part, my English sentences are really well written, you know. They're really well written, exactly. But when I talk in English, like speaking like that, despite the fact I know the grammar and I know which mistakes shouldn't be made when you speak in English, sometimes I just make the mistake. I just make them. And I don't know if it's because it's a lack of experience when I speak, or I don't know if it's because that when I speak quickly, it's not as obvious to me, but I'm struggling. Eureka fanfic, Croc X Rayman, an erotic and dance drama. Damn. I mean, I'm sure there could be a target for it, but I'm not really into furry stories, to be honest. I'm not a furry. I am not. Kuma. Not a furry. Even though Rayman isn't a furry, you know. Rayman is actually a real guy. Believe it or not. Rayman is a real guy. It's just like he doesn't have limbs. But he's a real guy. Are you calling Rayman a furry? I just said he wasn't. He wasn't a furry. He's not. The lore of Rayman, actually... Also, why am I keeping... Should I really go up? The lore of Rayman, the original lore of Rayman 1, that kinda got retconned for a bit, but originally, Rayman was a guy named Jimmy. I think he was named Jimmy. And he was watching his television, and then for some reason, he got swallowed by his television. And so he entered the television, and by entering the television, he started to he became the main character of a game. He became Rayman, you know. That is the original lore of Rayman. He's a real guy. And even the modern iteration of Rayman is a guy, you know, he's not a furry. Can't wait to meet Ray Hunterman on LinkedIn. The man of Ray, as I like to call him sometimes. Okay, I think I will go down because it seems like I can't... Okay, what is this again? Okay, it's to farm life and stuff. Rayman is a real guy. He is real for me. He is real for me, damn it. Brice, don't break my dreams. Brice, I'm sure Brice is the type of guy... I mean, I'm sure, like, I'm not sure... I'm pretty sure you don't have children, Brice, right? You're not a father, right? I mean, I know you have a cat, but do you have a secret kid or something that we don't know about? I mean, I don't know. But Brice would be the type of guy that would tell his children that Santa isn't real when they're 2 years old. 2 years old. He would tell them that, you know. In a cynical way, he would tell them Christmas, I mean, Santa doesn't exist. It doesn't. It doesn't make sense. He's red, so if he existed, he probably would have been a communist, but he doesn't exist. It doesn't. Also, why am I stuck here? Nani? Maybe I should use a... Nope. So maybe it's a bait, it's a trap. My congregation, that's a funny word, calls me Father Brice, I guess. Father Brice. Okay, I knew it. I knew it. You're one of the Swiss guards of the Pope. I mean, the Pope is dead now. He died, so currently there is no Pope, but you're going to work again soon, you know. They're trying to elect a new Pope, you know. That's weird. The US guy did it. Is that like the... how is it called again? Something Vance, right? Like the guy who's always with Trump, but it seems that he's not friendly with Trump because I don't know, like some weird stuff like that. He killed him. With the fox die, like in MGS, you know. He triggered the fox die. That's why the Pope died. Because the Pope are getting cloned, you know. Every time you get a new clone. Every time. I still don't know where I'm going. But I don't care because I'm yapping. I'm Christian. I ain't Catholic. In my case, I'm a believer of the Church of Haluhism. Haluhism. I guess Brice doesn't know what Haluhi is, by the way. No. Another whip thing. But my goddess is Suzumiya Haruhi. She is my goddess. She is. Yes, I'm stuck here, so I don't know. I can unsee it now. The Pope dying and saying, "Fox die, you have to stop Metal Gear." I mean, I'm not good at saying it, but I know about the scene you're referring about. I should replay Metal Gear. I should replay Metal Gear. Halumi? No, not Halumi. Haruhi. Haruhi. If I pronounce it in English, Haruhi. It's a hard word to pronounce, even in Japanese, you know. Haruhi. I mean, usually my Japanese R, I pronounce them like a L, closer to a L, but... Why am I stuck here? Maybe it's because Haruhi. Same thing. But yeah, she's my goddess. So you're a believer in the church of Salami. No, not Salami. Not Salami. Let me show you. I think I have the picture though. Not this though. This anime sucks again. This anime, Darling in the Franxx, it sucks. It sucks, Kuma. Where was it again? Her. It's tiny, but this is my god. Or my goddess. Why is the picture so blurry though? Nani? Why is it so blurry? Why is it so blurry? What happened? That's weird. Oh, no, I don't want to do that. Why is it blurry? Is it because it's too big? Oh, weird. Okay, not that one. Why do I have a small version of that picture? It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. No, it's too big. Look at this. I have a full painting. I have a full painting of my... Damn, I wish there was a way to get them smaller quicker. No offense, but you should stop paying attention to us and focus on those platform things. The less people believe in your god, the blurrier the pig becomes. I mean, that could be it. Look at how big it got now when I switched it. Oh my god. Smaller. Okay, we're getting closer. Like this. Like this. This is my god at the center. Haruhi. My god. My goddess. I played that game. Which game? Which game? Which game are you talking about? What are you trying to do with that pic? I'm trying to get it smaller. Is there a way to do it quicker on? I guess I could have just done. I think if you do right click and then you go to I don't know. I'm pretty bad with OBS, I guess. But I'm sure there is an option. There is an option. Was it edit? Okay, if you press edit transform, I guess you can manually enter the size of your picture anyway. But that's my goddess. That's my goddess. Haruhi Suzumiya. I believe, as I said, in the church of Haruhism or Haruhism, if I pronounce it in English. Okay. So my chat was here. Why did that guy jump at me, though? That tiny little guy. That was a struggle, yes. But now I don't really know where I have to go, though. I still think there should be a way to jump. Like this. Nope. Maybe I should kill the two skeletons on each side of the room. Because there are two skeletons shooting stuff. Like here. There's one on my left, but I don't know. Okay, he's dead. And I just noticed it moves up and down. I don't have to jump on it. It does it automatically. Okay. So let's wait. Okay, he's dead, but It doesn't trigger anything. Alright. Okay, that's an upgrade, you know, a missile upgrade, but it seems that I can't open the door anyway. Because I still don't know, should I shut this button? Because there's some kind of button here. I just noticed. Oh my god! Are you kidding? I hope, please, don't tell me, please guys, don't tell me there were some doors like that where I could have pressed a button and I didn't do it. Please, don't tell me that. I know some of them I couldn't, because the button, if there was a button, it was in the other side, you know. But I hope I didn't miss it. Toho, Neptunia, Planetscape. I don't know about Planetscape. What is Planetscape again? I know about the two other ones, you know. Neptunia is fun, actually. They're not the best games, you know. Like, people like to joke about the Neptunia games because they say it's really just weeb games for weebs, but they're not really good. But I still think they're fun to play. But what is that though? Let me run. Okay, that was... What? What? Nani? Okay. I guess I will take it. I'm not dead at least. Pretty sure it's a web browser. Netscape, not in fashion anymore. I see. It's Escape, but in a planet. That doesn't help me. Oh, but now that I think about it again, so I got the power up, but there's still this door here. I can't jump high enough to just go here. The Neptunia 3 story was very good. Things got really dark really quick. Actually, the Neptunia series is one of the series I only played, I think, the first game and the second one, you know. And one of the spin-offs, I don't know if it was the spin-offs with zombies or something like that. But it's not a series where I played every single game in the series, but I like the characters. The characters are cute. They're cute, Kuma. So I wonder if there was a way to, because I can run and jump, but yes, that's two. That doesn't work. I think that doesn't work. Oh, don't waste the... Please, don't waste the missiles. So I guess I will go back to the other place anyway. I tried at least. Do a Neptunia cosplay, Eureka. No, do a Noir cosplay. Noir is pretty cool. She's pretty cool. I mean, cosplaying is fun. It's fun. I did it in the past. I did cosplay in the past, but it's been a long time ago. It's been a long time ago. You're weebs. You're big weebs, Kuma. You are. We're talking about Neptunia and now you want me to cosplay about every single character in the game. I mean, that could be fun, though. I guess I could save too, because it's been a while I haven't saved. Yes, even you, Brice. Even you. Even if you won't admit it, but you've read mangas in the past and you're a weeb. You're a weeb. Just by being around us, you're a weeb by association. That's how it works. You are. Hey, look, I'm doing a Eureka but nude cosplay. What does it mean? What would be a Eureka but nude cosplay? Oh, you mean you would put a wig like this with the haoge? Like if you ever do a Eureka cosplay, you shouldn't forget. Oh, I should pause by the way, otherwise the audio will crack. But if you ever do a Eureka cosplay, you shouldn't forget about this thing here, right here, the ahoge, right here. It is really important, you know. It is crucial. If you want to do a Eureka cosplay, you need this, which is why I'm fairly sure it would be hard to do a Eureka cosplay, because of all the ahoges, it's really an unconventional one. Unconventional. The ahoge is a real Eureka. Look at this. I'm moving when I'm talking. That's me. That's actually me. That's actually a parasite, you know. Like the ahoge is a parasite that took control of my brain, you know. When it got on my hair, it took control of my brain. And now you're talking to the superior being that is my ahoge right here. It is. You just need to generate electricity. Exactly. That's what I need to do. Nice Lechonk emote, by the way, Aizo. Welcome to the chat. Hope you're doing fine. But yes, then you get, obviously I have the monocle, but this part is an accessory, so you don't really need it, you know. Then you got the test tubes, but those ones are pretty easy to find. I guess if you have a little brother or sister that is still in high school and having science classes, you could ask them to steal tubes from the school, you know. Then you get the big tie, obviously, the big tie. I'm really talking about the tie, right? The big tie, guys. Then it's a pretty intricate design, you know. The badge, the coat, like even the coat. My coat, like you won't find a coat like that easily, you know. That coat is like crazy. If all you need is the symbol, then I know a few buildings in SimCity who cosplays as Eureka. Okay. I guess that could work. Then you got this. The tights. But the tights are really quirky because I have tights of different colors, you know. And then you get the Kingdom Hearts. I like to call them the Kingdom Hearts boots, you know. You know how Kingdom Hearts characters have big-ass boots? I have big-ass boots. Look at this. Look at this. Like, people asked me in the past, how can you walk with this, Eureka? Like, look at those boots. They're too big. But I like them. I just like them. That's pretty much the staple for a Eureka cosplay, but good luck. Good luck with that. I feel that Eureka is a design that in appearance seems simple, but then when you want to cosplay as her, it gets complicated really quickly. What other uses do the ahoge have? I mean, the ahoge is many things, you know. Like, it's also the symbol of the main character. Originally, ahoge in a manga was a way to show the reader that it's the main character, you know. You will especially notice it in old mangas, you know. In old mangas, at some point, they started like doing this type of hair like this, you know. Is that the same time as the guy from Hitman? Oh, damn. Brace, you're saying way too much. Did you come up with Electechno? I did. My design, like Eureka, is everything I asked for. Everything, you know. Like, it's really something that I asked for. Like, the Electechno, actually, was supposed to be the name of my secret lab, you know. And eventually, when I will start to write my lore wiki page, because I want to do that eventually, I will try to go deeper into the lower part of Eureka Wainwright. But yes, pretty much the design is pretty much what I wanted, for sure. I think his is a little longer. Oh, the tie from Hitman. Naruhodo ne. Naruhodo ne. I mean, the references, I talked about it in the past. There is a bit of Kurisu from Steins Gate in my design, and there is a bit of, this one is less known by people, but there is a bit of Asuna from, not Asuna from Sword Art Online. I'm referring to the other Asuna from Negima. I love Negima, by the way. I don't know if you've watched or read Negima, but it's fun. It's a fun one, Kuma. Did I save though? No, I don't remember if I saved or not. I love the animations in this game. I guess I will go back this way because there was another room. Okay, that's annoying. The lava does a lot of damage. Damn, I'm really bad at jumping in this game. I feel like I'm really bad at jumping in Metroid. Okay, this way. Isn't that just perspective? I mean, Briss, you're really trying to frame me as a hitman? Really? I mean, I do have some secrets, but... you shouldn't reveal them. It's part of the plan. Do you remember about the plan? The secret Eureka plan? You should follow the plan. Follow it. Am I really going to die here? Don't tell me I'm going to die. What did I do here? I think I should turn into a ball and then use a bomb. Like this. Exactly. Oh, fuck the plan. What? He forgot about the plan. I mean, it's been a while I haven't talked about the plan, by the way. The plan. El plan. The plan. The big plan. Maybe I should get some energy back. So it was here. It's not that I forgot about the plan. Like, look at here. Like, there is a button, but I can't touch that button. It's just that I've got a lot of plants. I mean, people do have a lot of plants these days. They have a lot of plants, but it doesn't mean that they execute it, you know? Damn, so does it mean that was the right way I was going? Because now I realized I was scared that maybe I hadn't unlocked that door, but as you can see here, there is a button, obviously, but the button is on the other side of the... Oh, but now I know what I can do. I remember. I actually remember, guys, what I can do. Let me go here. Yes, upstairs. I remember now. Here. Not the yellow one, because the yellow one I can break it, but here. Now I should be able to run through those shuttles. Nice. And can I break that? Oh, maybe here I need the super bomb or something like that. Nice. I killed him. I didn't want to fuck with him. I just used one of my big nukes to kill this guy. Here I do it again, because those guys are annoying. And I'm doing it again. I will kill them all. You know. Can I break that? What? Is there something here? Oh. Maybe there's a secret here, but I have to go into the ball. I have to go into the ball and then fall down, probably. So like this. Let's see if I can do it. So like this. Like this. Oh, why did I... Oh, damn, I was close. I was close. I think it's the way you should do it, you know. Get into the ball and then try to enter the path on the right. Because I think there could be a secret, actually. Oh, damn, I was yapping while I was falling down. I should keep my eyes on the road. Nani? Why did I went up? I think it's my D-pad. I noticed it in the past when I was playing my Switch on the Nintendo World Championship games. But I think my D-pad is a bit clunky now. Like sometimes I'm pressing left or right and it press up. And when you press up in this game, you go from the ball to crouching. That's not what I want to do. Okay, I did it. Nice. Oh, that's not even a secret. That seems to be something important. Right? Ice beam. I think you really need that. I don't think it's optional, you know, because I think some of the items, the power-ups that you can get in Super Metroid are optional in the sense that you can skip them, but then there are other than... Oh, I can freeze people now. That's cool. Oh, that's sick. Look at this. They got frozen. Can I froze this guy? I can. But then how do I kill them? Should I put a bomb here? Okay, maybe I was... I want to see if I can kill them. No, I think you can't kill them unless you use a nuke. So I just like to go faster like this. Oh. Oh. But how should I do it then? I guess I could jump, but how should I do it? Because the path on the right, I need to be a ball. But when you're a ball, you can't jump. You can't really jump. You can just do this, like the jumps with the bombs, but... Oh. Oh, okay, okay, okay. I think I got it. I think I got it. Nice. And here, I assume... I did well to go to that secret slot here, because if I skipped it, I would have wondered, damn, how do I do this part? Oh, okay. Were you just raising balls of snots to walk on them? It really seems like it. It really do. It really do. The enemies on this game, and that was already the case in the first game, are weird looking, you know. They are weird looking aliens, for sure. Don't take this out of context, please. I'm begging you. I'm begging you, Kuma. Don't do it. You're going to pick it out of context, then share it on social media to get people outraged, you know. Because social media is all about drama. It is. VTuber drama. Okay, so I guess I got the... Oh, does it mean I can... Let me think. Let me think. I know there is a red door in the east that I couldn't unlock, but I still don't know how to unlock it. Was there a way to unlock it? Was there a way to... Because I got the ice beam, so it means, since I got the ice beam, it means that I can freeze enemies and use them as platforms, but I don't remember if there were enemies jumping. Okay, I didn't want to use a missile, but let me save first. Oh, but now I see a use of unequipping something, because here I'd like to unequip the eyes because it's quicker to kill the zoomers by just shooting at them like this. Just one shot. Does the ice beam work on this? The yellow doors? Okay, it doesn't. Save. I think I will still play for a little bit, and then I will soonish stop the stream. Probably. I don't know if I will stream tomorrow though. I should check my schedule. Was it here? Oh, so that's how you break those blocks. So my assumption was right that you had to run. It's just that I didn't have the speed booster that lets you run like Sonic. You just break the things. So the question now is, where was the door again? I think it was up, right? Yes, I have to find again the path. But obviously I can't jump here. So how do I go here again? I could go down. Because I assume I should try to unlock that red door I couldn't unlock last time. So here I remember I can farm for items. Oh damn, don't hit me. Okay, I guess I will continue like that. Oh, this part again. With those guys. And then, what was down again? Oh, the yellow door. Yes, I can't unlock this one either. So there are two yellow doors in Norfair, because we're in the Norfair zone, that I can't unlock yet unless I get the new type of bombs. Because I know I need to get a bomb power-up in order to break them. Okay, here I should... Oh. Right. Quickly. Oh no, like this. Like this. I remember now. Then why did I turn back like this? Okay. Okay, now I remember. I hope there's going to be an enemy jumping that I can use as a platform. That's what I hope, because I got the ice beam now that let me freeze enemies to step on them. But I have to see if... I think I will kill that guy too. Oh, don't die. Don't die. I mean, don't fall. Yes, I don't see anyone. Right? I don't see anyone. What if I run with the speed booster, but I don't know if I have enough starred up to get the speed booster. Oh damn. Oh, maybe okay, that was bad. So there is an enemy, but he's pretty low. You know, this door, that's the door I want to break, but... Can I break those blocks again? You can't. Those blocks... That's such weird blocks, by the way. Those are blocks that breaks when you step on them, but then you can't destroy them again. To destroy them, you have to step on them, you know. They are the same type of blocks you can find in Metroid Dread, you know. There are blocks like that. They're annoying. So I really wonder if I shouldn't just go back. But I don't know. Oh, he got frozen. Like here. What if I fall down, shoot, and then try to get a random hit on that guy and then go back up? No, but if I leave the room, that's the thing. If I leave the room, I'm fairly sure it resets the state of the enemy. It does reset. So it's not a good plan. It is not. So it really seems that I have to go backwards in this case. I could still try, but it doesn't. What? Ah, it doesn't freeze. Nani? How? He doesn't freeze. So you can't even freeze them. What does it mean, though? Is there really no way for me to break that from downsides? I'm really double checking again, because last time it was only a specific block that I had to break to continue the game, and I couldn't find it last stream. And then I paid attention and it was just up. It just I didn't pay attention. Whatever. I think I should go back. Because even if I tried to jump like this, I can't jump above one of those platforms. So even in the case I've managed to froze the other enemy on the right, I couldn't just step on him like this, unfortunately. Even though I like to step on people, Kuma. Yes, I guess I should leave. Here in the south, I know there's a yellow door that I can't unlock. Maybe there is a secret passage on... Let me see to go here. So let's go up again. Yes, I think I want to go... And what was that again? I think here on the right was just an item I got, a power-up. Yes, I'd like to go down, but how do I go to the square again? I guess if I do it like this. Yes, here. Here. Yeah, there should be something here, right? The button is from the other side. So it means, because I'm trying to think strategically, guys, because Eureka has a brain, and my brain works, believe it or not. I have a working brain. On the left, if you enter the room from the left, and by room, I mean the room just below the save room, so below the S. If you enter here, there is a shuttle that you can't open because the button is on the other side. Now, here, if I want to go this way, from this way, I can't, because there is a shuttle with a button that is on the other side too. Like right here, you know? Like even if I use a missile, I wouldn't be able to shoot it, you know? Because I know there are some weapons in Metroid Dread that do a shock effect, you know, that triggers even stuff from the other side, but here it doesn't seem to be the case. So my assumption is that there should be a way to enter here from above, you know, from maybe by breaking something in the corridor between the S room and the room I am now. That's what I will try now. I will try it now. Because that's quite curious that both doors are stuck. So let me break that first. The thing now is where? Where is the thing to break? If there is one, I'm just shitting bombs, literally. Nothing. Nothing. I'm a terrorist, look at this. Just shitting bombs everywhere. But it doesn't work. So my last idea would be... It would be... What if I go here again? Okay, not here. Oh, but I have to go from the other side then. Right? If I want to go to the next room. Because there is this guy blocking. And even if I use... Okay. Weird. Should I really do this? Because I feel like I'm running in circles, but... Oh, here. I guess you can do it. Okay, okay, okay. Transition. Nope. 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 I hope there aren't blocks that specifically trigger with the eyes, though, you know. That you have to shoot with the eyes to trigger them. Okay, so it means... Okay, why did I shot those two shells like this? That was dumb. The only thing, that's another thing that it's a bit annoying with Super Metroid, is that the button to get your sub-weapons is select. And then when you press select again, it cycles through your sub-weapons. So the only way for you to go back to your normal gun is to press select many times. I wish there was a way to... Oh, maybe there is a way. If you press Y, maybe that's what I should have done. Okay, not this one, but Y. Oh, okay. Okay, so here there is there are shuttles with, so that's what I thought, you know. Like, that's what I thought. I didn't really miss a door like that, because look at here, like the button is also on the other side. Which is a bit annoying, but I can't do anything about it. And yes, this door that I can't open. Now I remember. Okay, so I really think what I will do... I think what I will do, since I did a lot of progress, but here I don't have another idea, you know. I don't have another idea for now. What I know is that eventually I will need to find the power-ups to unlock those yellow doors, because there are 2 yellow doors in this zone that I can't unlock yet because I don't have the weapon. And I assume that it will unlock this part here, and probably it will cycle back to the room below the save room, you know. So what I will do now, I think I will go back to the save room. I will save, and I will probably stop the stream for today, guys. I did some progress, that was fun. So here, if I can survive, because I could die still, especially if I jump like that. Was it the right one though? Yes, it's the right one. Sonic-u! Sonic-u! Okay. Yes, okay. I just noticed something though. Why is this save room a yellow S on a blue background or black background, but the other one is a pink S on a blue one? Doesn't make sense. I love Nyolan. I love Chiroya-san. She's moe. Especially with the sunglasses weirdly put on her forehead. That's a funny variation of the emote. But let's save. I think I did well for today. I still struggled a bit, but eventually I could find a way to progress, and I unlocked actually some of the power-ups, you know. Like I got the Spazzer, I got the Ice Beam, I got the Varia Suit, and I got the Speed Booster, which is a lot. 4 of them. Yes, the sunglasses, like the sunglasses variation on Twitch is a bit clunky, you know. It is a bit clunky, Kuma. It never goes well. It feels that they should let you just place the... Pretty much. Okay. Okay. I had a lot of fun today, guys. That was fun. Yes, like here she looks like a pirate, you know. Like she got the things on her eye, but still the other thing is above. That's weird. That's a weird way to do it, Kuma. Just let me see. Just let me see. That was fun. I wonder how long I will take to beat this game though, you know. Because it's really the type of game you progress a lot when you unlock something, and then you get to a stop. Because you have to think about where you should go to beat it. Did I click on the right thing though? Oh, I clicked on the milk playlist. Have you played this game? Milk inside a bag of milk, inside a bag of milk. I love this game, but that's an example of a Dempa game, by the way. Like, we were talking about Dempa last time, Ladni. The milk game, I don't know if you know about the milk game. Milk inside a bag of milk, inside a bag of milk. It's a Dempa game. That's a textbook example of a Dempa game. Yes. There is milk inside a bag of milk, inside of bag of milk, that is pretty cheap, by the way. It's a pretty cheap game to get. And then there is a sequel that is called Milk Outside a Bag of Milk, Outside a Bag of Milk. Like, the name is really funny. And right now, this is a soundtrack you can hear about it. Dempa soundtrack. So as I said, I had a lot of fun today. I want to thank everyone for watching, as always. Prince Anime, Ladni, Brace, Borisu, Bodoke, I think Bodoke was here too, and anyone else, if you were lurking or just watching my stream on the side. I always appreciate it, Kuma. Thank you, really thank you. I know I've been feeling a bit sad mentally this last week. It's true that sometimes Eureka can be a bit menhela, but despite of that, I still enjoy streaming, you know, and when I feel good, and it's nice. It's nice. So again, thank you, and I want you to know, I want you to say this, that my goal at the end of the day, I'd like to be able at some point to just break the boundaries of VTubing. I want to push VTubing forwards, you know. I don't know how I will do it yet, you know. I'm still thinking of ways to maybe push the medium forwards, as I like to say, but that's one of Eureka goals, you know. I want to push it forwards. I want to break the boundaries of VTubers and VTubing. I want to do something great, you know. But I have to think about it, you know. Maybe think about doing something I was going to say controversial, but it doesn't necessarily have to be controversial, you know. But yes, I want to find ways to push it forwards, because we can push it forwards, you know. Like, I talked about it earlier, that like these days people are mostly talking about VTuber drama and stuff like that, but it's not what people want to see. That's not what people want to see. People want to be entertained. It's about entertainment, Kuma. So I'm gonna tell you, see you next time. I don't know if I'm gonna stream tomorrow because I have to check my schedule, but if I stream, I will announce it on my socials this time, you know. Like, today was a surprise stream, but I will announce it the next stream. Keep that ambition. It is my ambition. It is my drive. I want to do it. I want to do it. I know that I really, really love VTubing, for sure. Which is pretty funny to say with that depressing music in the background. But I really love VTubing. So see ya, guys. See ya next time. Bye bye. See you next time. Bye bye. Bye bye.